Well, hello there, my friend Jonathan Doyle with you once again. Welcome aboard to the Catholic Teacher Daily Message. Please make sure you're subscribed as always and check out the links below if you'd like to book me to speak live or get some other information. It is all under here. Today I want to share with you a really great quote from a guy called Father Paul Dumay. There is a podcast link under here where I'll go deeper into what he has to say. But I want to share with you this very simple quote. He simply said that your vocation is the vocation that will help you to love the most. Your vocation is that vocation which will help or cause you to love the most. All right, as a Catholic educator, you need to understand there are three levels of vocation. A vocation is a calling, of course, a calling into something. As Christians, we have three levels of vocation. Number one, we have a vocation as a son or daughter of God. We're created by God, we're baptized, we're called into the family of God. Our first and ultimate calling is called into the family of God, called into a relationship with God. Second level of vocation is our state of life, which is married life, religious life, single life. We're all going to end up at some point in one of those states of life. The third level of vocation is the work that we do in life. I've been speaking a fair bit recently about AI. And I'm doing some seminars on that for schools and for teachers, because one of the crucial things about AI is this endless promise that, we won't need to work, that we're going to have these enfleshed robotic machines and AI engines that are going to do everything for us. And people are cheering this like it's an ultimate good. But one of the things I say is work is a human good. And we know it is because of the biblical hermeneutic that whatever Christ did, he ennobled. Whatever Christ did, he elevated, and Christ worked. So I want to start this short message from the premise of work is important, work matters. So your vocation, the work that you do, the third level of vocation, is really important. Father Paul Dumay is telling us today that your vocation is the vocation that will cause you to love the most. And remember, if you watch me regularly, to love is not, we're not going to sentimentalize love, we're not going to over-eroticize love. The deeper Catholic understanding of love is, of course, to will the good of the other, to desire good for the other person. That's the deeper Catholic understanding of the word love. So what Christ does is he calls you into your teaching vocation because he understands that is a place that will call you to love, that will cause you to will the good of the other. And when I do live seminars with teachers, I often say, think of the person in this room you like the least. It's a quite interesting moment where I tell people not to make eye contact with anybody. But in that moment, what we're experiencing is we don't have to like everybody. We don't have to like everybody. But we have a Christian vocation to love, to will and to desire the good for each other. So what God is doing in your Catholic education vocation is putting you each day into relationship with people who will cause you to will their good and to love them. And remember, we can't do this completely in our own strength. That is the heresy of Pelagianism. We need grace to do it. That's why we need the sacraments. So there's this beautiful compenetration. There's this beautiful relationship between the sacraments, the life of prayer, and our own action. So it's not as if God just magically sprinkles fairy dust and we just turn into beautiful people. We cooperate with grace. So I want to give you this reframe today. I want you to start to see your Catholic education vocation as a place in which God is deliberately placing you somewhere to love, to will the good of the other. All right? Hope that's helpful. Please make sure you subscribe, share this with some people. Go and check out the links below, especially if you'd like me to book you to come and speak here. No, if you'd like to book me to come and speak there, links are all here. My name is Jonathan Doyle. Going to have another message for you tomorrow.